Welcome to another episode of Scary Hospital Stories shared by Reddit users. Here are three chilling tales that sent shivers down our spines. Viewer discretion is advised. My mom used to work as a night nurse in the burn unit at a hospital in Dallas, Texas. She told me that people would always talk about how the burn unit was apparently haunted. She wasn't really sure whether or not to believe this until a little girl came into the unit with horrific burns. The little girl did not always have parents stay the night with her, so my mom would try to check up on her pretty often when she worked. One night, my mom asked the girl if she ever got scared at night. The little girl responded, "No, I don't get scared because an old woman comes to read to me every single night and sits beside my bed while I fall asleep." This shocked my mom because there were no older women working in the burn unit at night, and she would usually be the only person on duty during those times. It isn't that scary, but she always recalls it being one of the craziest things that has ever happened as a healthcare worker. I used to work in hospice and had one patient who was on her deathbed. The family had all gathered around her to say goodbye. Up until the last remaining family member showed up, this patient remained resting in bed. Before anyone could say something, this patient sat straight up, eyes wide open, looked and pointed to every single family member there like she was counting them. Immediately after this, she fell back in her bed and had died. Her daughter told me that she wasn't the most pleasant person and wasn't surprised that the patient would keep tabs on who showed up before she kicked the bucket. I'm not a nurse or doctor, but I had a paranormal encounter with a nurse when I was younger. I was in a room with her and she was checking my IV bag. I was watching the TV. Suddenly, she screamed next to me. I turned and saw that her arm was broken. It looked as if someone had twisted her arm until it broke. She was crying and holding it. I immediately called for help. All she kept saying while she cried was that she was sorry and didn't mean to. I couldn't figure out what she meant. The next time I saw her, she had her arm in a cast. When she saw me, she almost screamed, but she did avoid me. I couldn't figure out what happened. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more eerie tales of mysterious disappearances, unsolved murders, intriguing Reddit stories, and much more.